Hello, I'm Rick Lucas, the experimenter. I'm excited. Going on another adventure. This one's a little different. Going to a winery in San Antonio, Florvino, which is located in the Hotel Gibbs, very close to the Alamo St Ste. They are a unique winery, and let me tell you why, but just a second. Allow me to tell you about our sponsor, San Antonio SEO Strategies, an internet marketing, SEO, and website design and hosting company in San Antonio, Texas. They offer free website consultations. Their website is in the description. It's below or around here. Anyway, we're almost finished. Florvino makes wine out of flowers. Yeah, I had no idea that could be done. Have you even heard of someone doing that? Not to mention making good wines. They have rave reviews, that's for sure. They have wines from dandelions, jasmine, and many other variations. I don't know that much about wine, but I do know I like it. So come with me and let's learn about wines made from flowers. I've got great news. I'm on another little adventure, but I'm doing something really unique. This place is like one of only none. Okay, it's one of one. This is my new friend, hopefully my new friend, Louis Bongine. He is the, what is your title here? What do you do?
So I'm a junior winemaker at Florvino.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so let me ask you this real quick. We're going to talk about Florvino plenty. Your name, Bongine, am I saying that right?
It's Bonjean.
Bonjean.
Yeah.
That sounds very French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my family's all Belgian. My uncle who started this, also Belgian. We explored the world a little bit, got out there. Our French last name actually comes from France as well. When you go back 7 generations, we actually split off and went to Belgium, while the other side stayed there and are still till this day French winemakers.
Wow! So you've got it like in your blood, goes all the way back.
Pretty much, yeah. We only found that out a couple of years ago, but we went and met them, and they're identical to us.
They even look identical.
Yeah, and still making wine.
Oh, that is, it's
like it was meant to be. Really.
Like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Like how else could it be? How else could it be?
Exactly.
You're in San Antonio, family coming all the way here from Belgium. And now you're with ancestors that did that. I always thought I was Scottish, from Scotland, or from Ireland. I had a great-grandfather that said he was straight from the old country. That kind of sat on a porch with a keg, temperamental Irishman, that kind of attitude. But when I looked mine up, it was mostly Scottish and English. So that was a weird...
Yeah, so we're pure Belgian. I mean, the area of Belgium and France where we're from, it's all... pretty much one tiny little part of Europe that no one's been out of for centuries going back, and then we've now been all over the world. So we actually started in Canada 13 years ago with Spirit Hills, our first winery, and then now we've been here in Texas for 3 years with Florvino.
Nice. So did you, when I was emailing you back and forth and kind of talked to you on the phone, I got the impression you'd be older, Louis, quite frankly. I hope you don't hold that against me.
No, 100%. No, it's not every day that you see a 22-year-old being in wine, right?
Right, or a senior assistant winemaker, right? It's like you don't. Most of the people kind of taking charge of things and doing the tasting are all a little older, closer to my old age, I guess, man. But
so my uncle is about 60. My cousin, he's 36, I think, and he runs our winery up in Canada now. And then my uncle kind of moves between here and there.
Mm-hmm. Well, excellent. That's an excellent story. But I want to talk a little bit about Florvino, obviously. I kind of had the, scientifically, or maybe I read it somewhere, you could make booze or alcohol out of wine, but it never would have crossed my mind that it would be actually award-winning wines. As you can see, they've got a whole list of them over here, a whole bunch of them. What are the kind of the idea for it? I mean, who started? How did it get going? How did we get here? I'm kind of
So,
kind of shocked, quite frankly.
Let me tell you a little bit about the story. So it all started with my uncle, Hugo Bonjean. He worked in the hotel industry, big VP, across South America, North America, Europe. And he was working with some very rich people during the week, and then on the weekends he would go and help out his friends who were priests in the slums. And so he kind of got to know the richest of the world and the poorest of the world. And at one point he was like, I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so moved up to Canada, bought a ranch about 25 years ago, started writing novels, wrote a couple bestsellers.
Really?
And then they had a self-sustaining farm, so they hunted their own animals, they had their own gardens. He started beekeeping as a hobby. And so didn't really know what to do with the honey. He made mead, and not a lot of people love mead per se. Very sugary and not a pretty acquired taste mead is. And so he found a centuries-old dandelion wine recipe and from Europe, and he made that, and within a couple of weeks it sold out, and from there we were like, well, what other flowers can we do this with? And that is how it all got started with dandelion wine, our dandy. Our dandy is our multiple gold medal winner. They've all won a bunch of medals now though. Dandy wins gold almost every time we actually enter it in a international wine competition.
Well, I definitely want to take a bottle of the dandelion wine home. I've seen the gangster movies with guys eating, dandelions, just eating it like we always consider that a weed.
Yeah.
But you sprayed it with Roundup or whatever,
Yeah, I've heard some people say, oh, it's pretty much weed wine.
Yeah.
You could say.
Well, weed wine has other implications.
Yeah.
But yes, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, so we also have a flight here. I appreciate Lewis doing this for me. What is this one here? What do we think? It's got a nice color to it.
So yeah, we're gonna go from our driest to our sweetest. So our first ones are jasmine. It's made white jasmine flowers. It's gonna give you a hint of a lightly oaked Chardonnay or an Albarino. Just a lot smoother, a lot more balanced.
Okay, I've read about jasmine. Isn't like jasmine tea supposed to be like stress relieving?
Yeah, it helps you sleep and this and that.
Yeah. Is this similar aspects or completely different?
So we can't say that our wines are healthy because obviously we're making.
Of course not.
But you definitely can.
Right. It's healthy for me. It tastes great. So I'm going to say
that one is absolutely fantastic with a steak. Actually, something you don't think of with a white wine, right? Because it has that full body mouthfeel to it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it does. I don't know enough about wine, so you're kind of teaching me at the same time.
Yeah, the interesting thing as well about our first two, our Jasmine and our Glory, is
this is the Glory right here?
That's our Glory. Is both of those only have about 1 to 2 grams of sugar per liter.
Oh, see, that's
no sugar in a bottle, so it's great for diabetics or just anyone trying to watch sugar intake.
Really, because that's my whole goal in life now, being 117, is to kind of try to keep my weight down. And one of those things you have to do is just like ingest less sugar.
Yeah.
And everything has sugar. Milk, 8 ounces of milk has 32 grams of sugar in it. Of course, it's delicious.
Well, you can drink our wine.
Right, I can drink your wine. Now I got a reason to come down here. I'm trying to.
That Glory.
It's the Glory.
Hibiscus flowers. Color comes entirely from the flower petal itself. Now, usually when you hear about red grape wines, you hear about antioxidants, right? Our wines have actually all been lab tested to show that they have 100 times more antioxidants than any grape wine they can produce. Which means with our wines, you don't get any headaches, you don't get any hangovers either. And if you open a bottle of our wine, you can leave it in the fridge for up to 4 weeks and it's still good to drink. Compared to grape wine, it oxidizes in a couple of days, really.
4 weeks in the fridge without, because I would have assumed any other wine is like 24 or 48 hours or something,
it's a couple of days really,
if you don't drink it in the first couple of days, it's pretty much wasted. So 100 times more antioxidants.
Yeah.
And so
no headaches, no hangovers.
Little to no hangovers, which is that's a selling point right there.
100% it is.
And
it's tried and tested.
Well, until I test it, I'll have to test it myself. Well, that's fascinating. Okay. You can leave it in 4 weeks in the fridge, 100 times more. Wow. So your uncle where was the ranch that you see? You traveled all over South America also, right?
Yeah. So he worked in the hotel industry where he was traveling to South America a lot. The ranch, so where our winery is now as well, is up in Alberta, Canada, south of Calgary, in Millerville.
All right, so I was going to ask you about Spring Hills in Canada.
Spirit Hills.
Spirit Hills.
Yeah, Spirit Hills.
So where the wines are made is in Alberta, Canada.
That's where 3 of our wines are made.
3 of them made.
Yeah, 3 of our other wines. So our Jasmine, Glory, and Peaches we make here in Comfort, Texas.
Nice.
So about 45 minutes north of San Antonio. And then our Dandy, Wild Rosy, and Yeehaw are still made up in Canada.
Ah, very cool. And I guess you just have them shipped here, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. I seen that on your website, and I thought franchise maybe it started there, but no, this is a direct link. I mean, your uncle runs that one, you run this one, or some portion of running it, whatever. Very cool. Okay. What was your uncle's first name again?
Hugo.
Hugo?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great name, Hugo. And Bongine, that's a very French name. And Hugo Bongine's very French. Belgium, I guess you could say. Oh, that's super cool. All right, so what is this one here? It's very clear. I don't know.
That is our Dandy, the one that you'd be waiting for.
This is the one I'm excited about. This is the one I wanted to try.
Yeah, that was the first one we started with 13 years ago in Canada. It's our most awarded wine. It's been served in Michelin star restaurants across Europe as well. And that one is a fantastic cooking, but also a fantastic pairing wine. Any dish with a tomato in it. So pizzas, pastas, Mexican foods, and weirdly even curries. It's
really?
Very versatile, very bold, and very balanced.
It's touch sweet. It's really good. It's got a nice kind of mouthfeel to it. You know, it's got a nice kind of finish. It's got I don't know how to describe that. It just makes you want a little more. It's not really dry.
Very balanced, right?
Right. It's not really dry.
The whole mouthfeel is getting every part of your palate.
It's a little juicy, but no, that's great, man. I'm gonna enjoy that bottle of wine. So that dandelion's gonna go with pastas. I'm gonna go home and make some Italian food.
Yeah, perfect with that.
And tomato-based things. Okay, yeah. Tomato-based. All right, with the dandy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's dandelions all over the place. I'm from Kentucky. We see that as a weed.
Yeah.
You know, I was so fascinated.
And we're growing them on our farm up in Canada. So.
Like I've heard of jasmine tea and other, peaches, of course, but they made wine out of dandelions? Really? Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I picked the right one, I think. That's a good one. So we've kind of got your lineage a little bit. Now here's a question I got for you. So I'm assuming that most of them are made in Canada, all but 3, right? Comfort, Texas. So do you crush the flowers and have a field out there somewhere with jasmine and dandelions growing? Or are you and your uncle wandering around a field somewhere picking daisies? How do you...
So
it's a greenhouse, and Alberta's cold too, right?
Yeah. So in Alberta, where Spirit Hills is, that's where we make our dandy as well. Mm-hmm. We have pretty much dandelion fields. So most wineries would have a vineyard. We just have fields of flowers. And so in the summer there, we do a sort of people can come and pick the flowers, and they get free bottle or this or that. Depending on the year. Right. And so people come out there with their kids, just pick all the flowers. But all our flower petals that go into our wines are dried as well.
Really?
And it's only the petals, nothing else is used.
So now the stems, none of the dandelion's got those kind of forky looking that come off of them. Yeah. So none of that, just the actual petals.
Yeah. And so our peaches, the one that you're going to try next, is made with peach blossom flowers, not the fruit. And so those flowers come from the Texas Hill Country here, because there's a massive peach region in Fredericksburg.
Okay. All right. So the peaches grow. I guess whoever grows these peaches for you, maybe it's you, I don't know, but you found a way to use the rest of the flower and
flour
turn it into
and then the
something
fruit.
that normally would be thrown away, I'm assuming.
Yes, yes. So the reason we use the flour is it actually has a lot more structure and complexity to it than the fruit itself. So making a wine with it allows us to make a beautifully balanced wine that isn't overly sweet and syrupy like some of these peach wines can be.
Wow, I never would have thought that. And whether it's you growing them or not, whoever's growing the peaches got to love that, because the flowers before were just garbage, I guess. I mean, and now you've turned it into something.
On the ground, right?
I love that. I love taking something from nothing and turning it into something great. That's my favorite line of this my whole theme is going to be making something great out of nothing. Making something great. I got to write that down. Something great out of nothing. That is such a great attitude. I love that. Man, I wish I'd have thought of it. I'm jealous and excited. I wish I'd have come up with that idea. Like, oh man, all I can do is talk to people that do great things. Maybe it'll make me a little great. I don't know.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what? This is the
peaches.
This is the peaches.
Yeah. So made of peach blossom flowers.
I guess it does kind of have a bit of color on that.
Yeah. So that one's fantastic with salads and desserts. But weirdly, it also works with sushi. Something you never do with grape wine, right? So is it sake or with plum wine, which is fortified as well. So, you drink too many glasses of sake and you can't taste your sushi anymore. Drink a couple of glasses of this and you're still pretty fine. Yeah,
there's not really much that goes with sushi.
Exactly, yeah.
Right, yeah. I mean,
that's what peach is fantastic for. Well, our peach blossom flower wine, right?
Nice. That's good. It's not as good as the dandelion. Maybe I'm just... I plan on buying a bottle anyway, so maybe I'm a little biased.
Yeah, a little biased to it.
Yeah, I'm a little biased to the dandy so far, but I love the make something great out of nothing. That's awesome. So you guys actually have fields of dandelions. I don't even know how you got to that. I guess that's fascinating. And you've got the award-winning flower wines. How did you get to the point of thinking all these are as good as anybody else's? Like, when did that happen, and what kind of awards have you won? I see international wine competition, silver and gold. I see Lone Star, so you're top notch in Texas. These are in San Francisco. I don't know if you can see those. Okay. International. Here's another international wine competition. Oh wow, there's quite a few here. Yeah.
So our dandy was served and paired in Michelin star restaurants across Europe, like I said, right? And so a lot of sommeliers have tried our wines, and they're always blown away by it. And so that's why obviously we enter these competitions with a massive amount of confidence, right?
Right. I bet. Right. Because who else do you have to? I guess you're competing with everybody. It's not like you're competing with other people because nobody else does it.
Yeah.
So that makes you like unique in that you're the only one making wine out of flowers with dandelion fields, where most people would go through and cut them down.
Weed whacker,
yeah. So you've been to? So there's some restaurants in France that serve your wines.
So in Brussels and all the way to Rome as well. It's also being imported into Japan as well.
Oh, nice. I bet the Japanese, this does have a kind of a Japanese vibe to it, doesn't it? That kind of use what you have and turn it.
They definitely appreciate good food and good drinks, right? So they love our wines as well.
So we're trying a little bit of this one. Which one is this one?
That's our Wild Rosy.
Wild Rosy.
Wild rose petals, the flower of love. That one was actually handpicked by that Michelin star chef in Rome to be paired with his charcuterie. Now, you'll see there, it's going to start sweet on the front of your palate, right? But it finishes with peppery notes. That makes it absolutely ideal for meats and cheeses. Which we actually have the best charcuterie in the whole city of San Antonio here.
I'm a little sad. I think I like that one better than the dandy. That's really good.
You'll have to take a bottle of each then, I guess.
Right. Like, that's really good. And that's good with this is the rosy.
Yeah.
And that's good with meats and steaks.
With charcuterie. So,
cheeses.
Salamis, cheeses, anything like that. And yeah, it actually goes really well with, like I said, our charcuterie here. It's the best in the whole city of San Antonio.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm disappointed or jealous. I think I like that one better than the dandy, quite frankly. Now I'm confused. Okay, I got to move on because I sit there and think about the ponder on that all day. I know you guys do a lot of other things too, and I'm just kind of thinking through your website. You have like winemaker gourmet dinners. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so every month we do a different cuisine where we pair all of our wines with a specific dish from that cuisine. So we do a 5-course fine dining menu with a welcome cocktail as well, made with our wines as well. We do a bunch of cocktails here. We do wine floats. Back to that dinner, yeah. So it's usually around $95 per person, but you're getting 5 fine dining paired courses, all paired with our wines, and then one of our winemakers, so either me or my uncle, will be here to walk you through all the tastings, take you through the dinner.
Excellent.
Yeah, so our one coming up is actually this Saturday. It is our German-inspired for obviously the month of October, Oktoberfest.
I did see that on the website. I did see that upcoming event, German-inspired, but I guess this is almost more South American-inspired. I guess. Would you call it that? I mean, I don't guess that's. Well, it's because your uncle had traveled through South America.
Yeah.
But he kind of got the idea while living in Canada. I don't know. You can't really. It's got a unique inspiration to it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no.
The only reason I point out South America is that's where he
traveled.
Made that decision to be like, I need to get out of the big business world of hotel industries and go and do something else. And that's what got him to the point of being in Canada and being like, well, what can I do now?
Right.
Let's make some wine. And here we are today.
Wow.
13, 14 years later.
Wow, that's fascinating. I guess you would be the next flower winemaker. They could say you're the inspiration, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. And I also seen you do wine shows also?
Yeah, so...
Okay, hold on. Let's try this one here.
Yeah.
What is this one?
So that's our yeehaw. It's our cowboy sangria.
Of course you have to have a yeehaw in Texas, right?
Now, the reason we called that one yeehaw is the more you drink of it, the louder you yeehaw.
I got you.
It's absolutely dangerous. It sips like juice and ain't juice. It's 13.5%, just like all the rest of the bottles.
Right.
Just double normal sangria. Normal sangria is about 6-7%.
It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's really good.
Yeah.
But I can see how it could get better.
Yeah, it's fantastic as a spritzer.
I don't know if that's the
wines as cocktails.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I don't know if it's because the 6th one, but I swear I took a drink out of it and had like a little head change, like right away. Maybe it's. That's why you get a little louder, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow. Okay. So tell me about the wine shows. I'm sorry, I wanted to get that in there.
Yeah, no, of course. So we do a wine show here downstairs in the hotel, in Hotel Gibbs, where we take you behind the whole secret of our production of our flower wine, pretty much. It also includes, when my uncle's doing it, his life story kind of in there as well.
Nice.
About his experiences in the big hotel industry, his 41 years of marriage now, all of that as well. So yeah, very interesting show to learn about life as a whole, but also about the art of flower wine, uniqueness of it, the secret behind it all.
All right.
That you actually know what you're drinking, really.
All right. Well, I mean, other people have made wine out of flowers, right? Is that
not the same way that we do? So we use wildflower nectar as our base for all of them, and then we actually just use flowers to flavor them. So there's some wineries that might make like a grape wine and add some flowers in there, but it's still just a grape wine. They're not really getting much flavor from their flowers.
Okay. Fascinating. Okay. And well, making wine is different than other things. I mean, do you add yeast in there? Do you add a little yeast? And I'm assuming you use a little bit of the same yeast to keep it consistent. Is that?
Yeah. So
I think distilleries do that.
The base that we start with is all the same across the board, and then it's just each individual flower that gives them their own unique aspects, pretty much.
Nice.
Colors as well. So all the colors come entirely from the flower petals.
Oh, so there's no artificial colors. No, you're not making
colors,
it.
No artificial sugars. Nothing is added. It's all natural flower.
Oh, that's fantastic. No artificial flavors or colors or anything like that, or sugars.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why it stays so low in sugar, because it already comes out pretty good. You don't have to add a little something on it. Well, that's fascinating. And you guys are located in the Hotel Gibbs.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
So we've been here since January. Not very long. We've been producing in Comfort now for the last 3 years since we've been in Texas. But we started in Galveston on the Bay, and then decided late last year, earlier this year, to move over here to San Antonio.
Oh, so you guys were had a location down in Galveston for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, right there on the beach too, huh?
Yeah. Very inconsistent for tourism with the weather. It's a couple of weeks where you've got hundreds of people coming in, and a couple of weeks where you've got nobody coming in because the hurricanes definitely take their toll there.
You're looking for more of a consistency.
Yeah. And San Antonio is a perfect city for that, especially with all tourism. Massive tourism city. We're right by the Riverwalk, 5 minutes down. We're on the square of the Alamo. Fantastic location for that, yeah.
And you're located in the Hotel Gibbs. It looks like it's been here forever. Has it been here a long time? Does it have a unique history, maybe?
Yeah, it does.
Not only can somebody, if you come here and you stay at the Hotel Gibbs, you can walk down and have a dandy, but you're in the Hotel Gibbs within walking distance of the Riverwalk and the Alamo. And what's the church down there? It's the oldest church in Texas. There's a large church not far away from here. I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up later.
There's a lot of history in this area.
That's a better way to put it.
A bunch of ghost walk tours that come into our place as well, because Hotel Gibbs has a lot of ghost stories to it. Apparently that staircase down there is haunted. The elevators are haunted.
Nice.
This and that. Because Hotel Gibbs was, I believe, founded in 1909. But before that, there was, I couldn't tell you the name, some general's house built here. And then, the big massacre of the Alamo actually took place on the corner of Hotel Gibbs over there.
Really?
Not
Okay.
in front of the Alamo where everyone goes to visit. So that's why there's all these ghost stories of this building pretty much.
Because where the parking place is right up, where the little parking lot is right over there.
Where that parking place is.
Right, okay. Then you come down here. Oh, wow. All right, that's interesting. I've seen the placard outside, like Augustus Maverick or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
And I think that's where the term Maverick comes from.
So there was some general had his house built here, and then after that, Mr. Gibbs bought the house or the land and put this hotel on.
Excellent. Winemaker, gourmet dinners. I've asked you about that. But is there anything you'd like to add about the place that's special that I don't know, or you think people needs to know?
Well, Fridays and Saturdays we have live music from real country artists from the hill country coming down, so real cowboys that come and play here. Always a great time for that. Paired with our best in the whole city charcuterie, is a fantastic evening. Very romantic here at night as well, for dates. Take your lady here or a new date, however it may be.
Well, Lewis, I appreciate your time. You've got a great place here. I love the vibe. It's clean and sweet and cool. In a cool hotel, walking distance of all these other great places. I appreciate you giving me the time to even come down here and check it out.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that you want to add? I guess we've got the real music on Friday, and now I'm just repeating myself. No, all right. Well, Lewis, I appreciate you giving me a time to interview you. I love the place here. It's at 105 North Alamo Street, San Antonio, Texas. You can email for any issues, questions. I'm sure he'd love a good joke. info@florvinowine.wine. info@florvino.wine.com. And you can find more information.
.com, just info@florvino.wine.
.wine, that's right.
.com is boring, right?
.com is boring, that's right. And there'll be a bunch of stuff in the description. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Well, that really had no idea what I was getting myself into before I was on the way to visiting Florvino. I felt like I should have been wearing a tux and a monocle. It's a very nice place. Florvino could be one of the most unique wineries in the world, certainly in San Antonio. Thank you, Louis, for giving up some of your time. Unique wines made by unique people, for sure. But one moment, I have to mention our sponsor really quick, San Antonio SEO Strategies. Internet marketing, search engine optimization, website design. They offer free website consultations. Are you getting any leads from your website? If not, call San Antonio SEO Strategies. Their website will be somewhere around here. Okay? So now, let's wrap this up. On the way there, I was excited about trying the Dandy. Okay, it's a wine made with dandelions. It was great. And then I tried the Wild Rosy. It's impressive. It's one of a kind. It's complex, has a satisfying linger. It's kind of hard to describe. There's a lot going on. But I know what I like, so I had to take home a bottle. Kind of blew my budget by buying 2 bottles, but I had to have one. So, very great wine. So now look, you've learned something today, so you owe me. Subscribe right now, which will help me to continue to explore unique places like Florvino and bring them to your attention. Let's help each other. Last thing. What I really loved about Florvino is that they have created something absolutely unique. If you're into good wine and unique places, this is it.